Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market, but I'm going to go over some crypto assets first here to show you guys what kind of picture is being painted here in the crypto verse overall. So like supporting assets in cryptocurrency. And then at the here in a couple seconds, we'll go over Bitcoin, okay, to paint this picture. But here's GBTC, and there's weakness coming in at GBTC too, okay? And there's a potential targets up here on this GBTC. Now, why am I going over this? Because this is Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and 4-day targets, not looking promising. Let me take a look at this now. It does have targets up there. They are not canceled out yet. So potentially a rise up to the 25 to be ending a trend on GBTC, guys. So anyhow, that's GBTC. It's coming up to an ended trend topping process that it's in right now, in my opinion, guys. Okay. I think it's like A, B, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. You got potentially a couple more waves in here for GBTC. The other portion I'm going to go over is into the supporting assets for Bitcoin. So you have MicroStrategy, you have Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, which is a proxy of Bitcoin. Basically, all that's in their portfolio is Bitcoin. So if Grayscale is going up, Bitcoin's going up, vice versa. That's a pretty severe reversal candle on the weekly on MicroStrategy to come down and get underneath that 200 period moving average. What did MicroStrategy do here? Good question. I'm not going to break that down. It looking like MicroStrategy is going to be going sideways for a period of time, guys. Okay. It doesn't want to really seem like it's going to want to go bullish in that section. So GBTC, MicroStrategy, looking like they're coming out to a top. Okay. So another asset I will go over is Mara. Mara's here on the weekly. Mara is probably one you want to get out of. Okay. This is not a good look on the weekly. Test up over the 200 SMA. Back test came back down, up over this back test. And then this could probably go a lot lower, guys. Okay. So right here, this is a concern right here on Mara. Okay. You want to see it bust through this 200 SMA. But otherwise, this structure that it did, guys, it's looking awfully corrective move up. Okay. I was always wondering about what's going on here. This move that it did in here. Is this all connecting it? I'm not investing in Mara, so I'm not paying too much attention to it. All I can say is that this was definitely an exit on Mara, in my opinion. Okay. Another asset to go over is going to be, let's see, Riot. Riot blockchain looks a little bit stronger than the rest of them. 7th of August. I put that on there to see where it was going to top. Using the algos. I was using the algos. I was checking this out because somebody asked me, where do you think Riot blockchain is going to top? And look at that. It missed it. It missed it, looked like, by just a few days. And that was when it was over here. It was over here, guys. So that's why I have that line on there. But Riot blockchain looks like it still has a little bit of strength in it. It's going to go along the 200 SMA, kind of trend this way, guys. Okay. Very funky structure too. You could say that's a 5-wave move. And if it is, then this is going to be A, B, C. So it's going to be a massive correction over here just with this structure. So probably bearish for a while, for a few months on Riot, in my opinion. Let's see. I got other coins. Clean Spark, I've gone over this a little bit. It's actually looking pretty decent for a little while. Let me go to a 2-day chart, see if I got something on there. Yeah, 2-day chart. I think it has a little bit of strength left in it, guys. Let me take a look at Clean Spark here. They all kind of did the same move. You see that? So that's still using that 40-period moving average as support. But they all have this same move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But either way, this is going to be probably A, B, and a C. More than likely in these assets, guys. So they're going to be in a correction for a while. It appears so. And then are they going to be able to rip again? That's what's going to be the question. My instinct right now is telling me that that's probably not going to be happening. Um, so let me see what else is there that's comparable. Coinbase. Coinbase, it doesn't look great, guys. Coinbase does not look great. I would not be buying Coinbase. No way. I would not be buying Coinbase, guys. Okay. It had a bottoming pattern here. You know, your inverse head and shoulders that played out. It did that move. And now it looks like it's probably going to be coming down that 200 simple moving average on the daily and start coming back right back down to these areas, guys. What did it do down here? Good question. Looks like it might be a connector wave right here, guys. Three-way move, A, B, C, and then it wants to finish something off over here. Is it going to break the low? It could. To me, it's not investable. Not financial advice. ARK, another one I usually look at too, even though it's not really Bitcoin, but this is Kathy Woods. ARK. Her deal here is not going to be so great for a little while, guys. Doesn't look like it. Let me go to a weekly chart. Yeah, it's looking like she's going to be struggling for a little while. So same move. They all did the same move, guys. You know, if you compare Riot, you compare Mara, even MicroStrategy has some sort of goofy move, but like it looks like a three-way move, and then it wants to come down. So it corrected something. You can't even say it corrected this leg. That's so bearish, man. You know, this is not investable either, guys. Not financial advice, but you know, go talk to your financial advisor and ask them if you should invest in Archive Innovation Fund or any of these miners right now as a long trade. Okay. Personally, you know, I mean, I wouldn't. So those are basically all of the ones I wanted to go over. So now to Bitcoin. So you see the picture that's kind of being painted here, guys. Like anybody who's like telling you that the look of those charts are bullish, really needs to revamp their mind or something. Okay. I'm not getting bullish activity out of that. I think at best case scenario for those minor stocks, you're looking at a correction for probably until the end of the year. Best case scenario, and then they can go bullish again. Would be my guess. Here's now Bitcoin on the weekly chart. It's pretty straightforward with this simple moving average. You can see when it was bullish down here, boom, 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 right? And now it's got below it, worked up above it. Now it's well above it a little bit, and then now it's back down under it. And then, you know, this area right here, if you're long in Bitcoin, not financial advice, go talk to your financial advisor, ask them if you should be buying Bitcoin. I wouldn't right here personally, but if you see a swing to the 200 moving average, simple moving average, just like that, and it doesn't get out of there, you'll know. This more likely is going to be an exit. So a lot of what's going on right now, guys, is these folks over here are selling over here. Okay, these folks are all selling over here. Whoever was in this run is selling. You can see up top, sell. Up top on that right there, that's all that was. This really didn't give that signal really for the selling, but this has the clear signal of selling. That's why you got this drop. Okay. But these folks over here, so it's like SpaceX too, right? SpaceX probably bought it over here and they sold it over here. That didn't cause this. The combination of these folks selling and whoever else was buying a Bitcoin over here are selling it over here, guys. And then it's more bearish pressure on Bitcoin. The weekly algos, okay, they are all pointing down. Those are weekly algos, guys. They're not looking, this is not looking healthy for Bitcoin at all. Downwards pressure. I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin hit 24.3, 23,000, maybe even a penetration of 22. And then if you see it go below, you know, even below this 4-day period moving average on this weekly chart, that's definitely going to be like concerning. Okay. And then in this area over here, you know, obviously when it's done over here, it's going to make a move over here. Now, what did Bitcoin do exactly? That's a good question. That's a good question. What this is? I think it's going to be more sideways to down, another run up, and then it's going to be a flip, and then it's going to go back down over here. If it does this, if it has the strength to do that, and I don't think it's going to penetrate 32,000, 30. I mean, you might get a wick to, you know, 31, 32, or 33 or something like that with Bitcoin, but I think that right now is kind of a little bit wishful thinking. You know, I don't know. I have to wait for Bitcoin to play itself out. This could be the ABC, or maybe it ended there, and then maybe there's an ABC here, and then it's going to do another three-wave swing and then roll back over like that, guys. So the signal is there. So we'll go over. Let me go to a weekly chart on total. Let me see what I haven't looked at total market cap. Let's see what this did. Kind of see what the algos adjusted on this one, and the algos did adjust. It's not looking good, guys. So the algos were projecting another thrust, and now they're not. So this is the same position as Bitcoin, guys. This is not a healthy look. Not a healthy look. Total two is not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. Down below the 200 SMA. Down below the 200 SMA, guys. Others was actually strong because you got coins in there like HBAR and some other coins that are doing really, really well right now. I mean, if you want to call it, I'll go over HBAR. Let me see here. Yeah. So somewhere in the crypto, maybe there's going to be something going off. Maybe it's HBAR, right? So have to check that out. Let me go to HBAR here. Yeah, it's doing one of those shots on the weekly, guys. I would say you might have a shot. It's already hit my box. Yeah, this box target is my target for HBAR, guys, in this area. But it's setting up to do a shot. It might be it might have a couple more over in here. So HBAR, you see this is your typical shot, your corrective shot. Boom, rocket launch out of there. But it could come back down. You could have another couple more of these wicks over here, possibly with HBAR. It's got a little bit of strength behind it, I would say, still. So I don't see it rolling over anytime soon with a structure like that. It could stay up there for 30 or 60 days, guys, actually, you know, until all the momentum, it loses the momentum and it's going to roll over on HBAR. But it's not a bullish sequence, if that's what you'd like to know. So Ethereum, we'll go over Ethereum. The biggest difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin is Ethereum had that massive wick, got sucked up, got bought up. Bitcoin doesn't have that, which is kind of, that itself is concerning with Bitcoin too. It seems like Ethereum wants to kind of gravitate down, maybe back down to that wick area, guys. And I think it can be the same thing with Ethereum, a little move back up into this section when Bitcoin goes up, and then it's going to roll over. This structure you're looking at right here on Ethereum, that is a connector wave, connecting that big old wave right there on Ethereum, guys. So if you think about this reasonably, right, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, they're going into a topping process. There's no doubt that they're in a topping process, guys. Got a bunch of bearish divergence being formed at the top. They're just strong waves that last a long time. So it's going to take more time for the bearish divergence to play out, in my opinion. I think there's another swing up in the TradFi markets with the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. And I think what's going to be going on is while that happens, these will be able to be dragged up, okay? Ethereum and Bitcoin. And some alts too. There'll be some alts that'll be able to go bullish. But you're going to have to be careful with that, because what will happen is that the ones, whoever, like wherever the chatter is for those, like the chatter in the crypto space, because there's no new liquidity. The liquidity in the crypto space is just moving. It's just rotating around. It's going from one coin to another space to this space in the crypto markets. Okay, guys, that's all that's going on right now in the crypto space. Okay, no more new money's coming in. It's actually interest in crypto is going down, and no new money's coming into crypto, guys. And it appears to me that it won't be coming in. It doesn't appear it's going to be coming in, guys. So I will go over Cardano. Let's go over Cardano, right? People telling you to accumulate Cardano. I'm going to tell you, you don't want to be accumulating Cardano. It is not ready to go, guys. It's just not. Okay. It's all fun and games in a bull market. Okay. In a bull market. Okay. A real bull market, like what it's been in for the past, Bitcoin 10 years. You can do things like that. You can make these mistakes and recover from them. But I don't think Cardano is bottomed out, guys. You see this picture, I like to use Cardano on a 2-day chart. It's just, it's very simple. This, what it's doing, what it did over here, it's going to do it over here. And then you see the 200 SMA, you see how it's just underneath it, and then finally got above it and then established itself. That's the area you want to be paying attention to Cardano, just like this on this trend line, guys. And then you could get into something like that. Do I think this is going to be happening anytime soon with Cardano? No, I don't. I don't think you're going to be seeing that anytime soon, guys. Will you see pumps like this? Sure. But you can see over here, test the 200 SMA, test back down. You can see it's doing, probably going to do the same thing right over here with Cardano, guys. So, you know, 10 cents, 15 cents for Cardano is pretty realistic, guys, in my opinion. It could even go farther than that. Seems to be going in and out, not working. Here's Solana. Same thing on a 2-day chart, guys. You know, testing the 200 simple moving average in this section. And then that's kind of what I expect. Solana. I'm still expecting a $3 to $5 Solana, guys, at this point. This right here is your connector wave. Okay. You know, at some point, you know, when you're going through here and looking at this all bullish, which you can get a bullish sequence or bullish count out of that, guys. But at some point, you have to make a decision and going, am I biased bullishly? Okay. Am I biased bearishly? Hey, I could be, but I don't think so. You have too good of a looking 3-way move right here, guys. That looks too good for me to go, oh yeah, it's a bullish. I cannot get on here and give somebody a big dose of hope and hopium and say Solana is in a 1-2-1-2. There was potential. There was potential right here. 1, 2. Okay. There was potential there. Okay. For then here's your thing. And then you could trade that. But this right here was your tell on Solana. Okay. And now it's correcting that. That's not a 5-way move. Now, if you want to go splurge in more hopium, okay, and you want to say all of this is going to be a wave 2, so then here's your wave 1, and then come back down over here, and this is your wave 2. I think, not financial advice, I would hire a financial advisor to help you with some investment decisions in either stocks or cryptocurrency, because I'm not a financial advisor. I wouldn't advise that. You could be waiting for a long time for that to pop back up, and there'd be better places to go to have a use of your capital, guys. Okay. That's how I look at it with Solana. So my targets on Solana as it stands right now, I'm expecting a minor bounce with it. There's a lot of bullishness behind it. I see a lot of, you know, there's a lot of videos. So it's not going to drop fast, probably. And you know, there's just a lot of people are talking about how this thing's going to be going to $100 here. Like it's getting ready for the bull run. I don't think so. I think the targets I'm looking at for Solana, if it gets up to 23, 24, maybe it popped to 27 or 28, I'd see it going down to 20 and then stair stepping down. Probably not very fast because bullish buy. People are buying it, buying the dip still, and drop down to 15. I'll be looking at the $8, $10 level, and then $3 to $5 level for Solana, guys. Okay. And it's really simple with Solana too. And almost all these charts, guys, it's just use that 200 SMA. This is all your clear-cut sign of Solana, you know, going to test the 200 SMA, it'll probably come back down, get over, test that 200 SMA, just like right over here again, back down, back down, back down, okay? And you could do that with pretty much all your other assets. So follow that right along, all the way back down over here. Now, don't worry about these times, okay? This is out too far. Some guy was asking about that. Like this, I have this setting so far out, you know, it can't go really that far. It's really, you got to just do it for like maybe this period of time right here, okay? Even in this section, even like right here. But, you know, it's just, all I can say is don't ride your bag of Solana down to $3, guys, all right? Don't ride it down to $3. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.